0.074, am I correct? Okay, then we multiplied by 100. That will end up moving your decimal point over here 2 spots. So you're gonna go with 7.4%.
My name is Dario, and I nominated Mr. Hayes because I like him as a person. He has a great personality, and he's fun to be around.
I knew teaching was a career choice back when I started officiating youth basketball. Youth basketball is something I started doing after, as I was graduating college. I was getting into sport management as a master's, and I just fell in love with what I was doing when I was teaching the kids the basketball game. And I had a lady tell me that I needed to be a teacher, and so I took her up on it, went home that night and told my mom, I'm going to be a teacher.
I think Mr. Hayes is a good teacher because he uses a lot of learning resources, and he explains stuff very well. He usually works with us a lot. He doesn't really just sit at his desk and do other things.
What I think about Mr. Hayes is, like, in 5th grade, my old teacher, she didn't help me understand things as well, but Mr. Hayes, he makes things, like, fun.
If I were to find a rock in 100 years from now that had my legacy written on it, it would probably say, stay positive, love your life. That's a quote that I use from my favorite band, and I focus on living my life to the fullest and working with a lot of positivity.
One thing about Mr. Hayes is he makes me want to get up and work and go, and he's the one that gets me to get my education, and Mr. Hayes is just a great teacher.
All right, Mr. Hayes is a good teacher. So far since I've been here, he's been showing me how to do math, and if I don't understand it, he helps me in it, and he does a good job.
Years from now, when I retire, and I look back on what I've done in my career and you know, looking back on my teaching, I got 2 words that I can say, and it's going to be mission accomplished.
Going to go in there, okay, like this, and then you put a little tiny eyeball inside of it. I'm going to show you how to make the eyelids and close it over the top.
Both of my children came here as students and were in her art class, and my son in particular is now at Illinois State University studying art because of the influence of Sue Crumroy.
The reason I nominated Sue Crumroy as Teacher of the Year was because of her hard work, dedication, and caring of her students.
I had a junior high teacher that was amazing, Mr. Bagan. He was my art teacher in 7th grade, and he made me believe that I really could do what I didn't think I could do, and that made the difference, and I want to do that for other kids.
Miss Crumroy is a really great teacher. She's always very patient and kind. Like, if you don't understand things, she will give you time to understand it. And I never thought that I could achieve something like being in a show, and she just really helped make that possible. And she's a great teacher. She deserves this award.
Is this the shape we're going to put it in, or are you going to make it a different shape? What do you think? This is going to go on here like this. But I think, you know, you just remember, you spend a lot of your life in that room and a lot of what goes on. And so I guess I just hope that I made a difference and that I'll go on teaching. I mean, when I'm not teaching in this room and I'm not teaching middle school kids, I'll teach somewhere else. And it's just part of who I am.
The first thing we're going to do is, I want you to put your fingers on the top of your paper. Find the top. Then, now I want your hands on the bottom of the paper, of your orange paper, please. Okay. What we're going to do, I'm going to borrow your desk. What color is dirt?
The reason I nominated Miss Maloney was because over the years, I have noticed how much time and dedication she has put into everything that she does for our school.
My name is Erica. Miss Maloney, she is really nice and sweet.
I tried to put the kids first. I would see things through their perspective and try to build on what they chose, what they wanted, and tried to help them learn and become better citizens.
That's Miss Boyne right there. Yeah, she is pretty and she is nice.
Well, I nominated Miss Maloney for Teacher of the Year because I couldn't think of a more deserving person who's constantly working hard to not only make sure that her own classroom students are being the best that they can be, but that the whole school, every student in the school is being the best that they can be and making a difference for the school.
So let's draw a line across the bottom.
Okay.
There. And will you color that in? Mm-hmm. Okay, did you guys find it? There.
Miss Maloney is cute. She's not a girl right now. She's a teacher right now.
I made it fun, but I made them work. And I didn't do it for them. I made them seek out the answers, but I gave them the avenues to learn how to do it.
And 2 and 3 and accidental.
I nominated Miss Mitchell for Educator of the Year because I've never had a teacher go as much above and beyond as she does. She puts 110% into her kids. She's always willing to go like outside of the classroom to help you. She's helped me gain a lot of the confidence that I have today because when I first came in her classroom, I definitely did not have that.
I nominated Miss Mitchell for Educator of the Year because I've never had a teacher help me as much as she has.
The only thing I've ever wanted to do that I recall was be a teacher. One of the biggest influences to me was my music teacher. Her name was Jan Savage. And at the time I said I didn't want to teach music, I just wanted to teach because I felt like the music department always got the raw end of the deal. But when I started doing music, it was my passion.
Miss Mitchell is one of the best teachers I've had since my time at Land Fair, and I really appreciate all the help she's been giving me with my class.
Ms. Mitchell is a really great teacher. She cares about all her students, even students that aren't even in none of her classes. She's always open to talk to them about anything they need. If they have an issue, she will always discuss it with them.
Brum, 1 octave up, so just to there. Brum, brum. Where, then your left hand, cheater, pumpkin eater. I hope that I have helped to create some amazing citizens who will go on and do great things for other people, knowing that I have loved them, that I have pushed them maybe beyond their comfort zone sometimes. They have gotten my blood, sweat, tears, love, compassion, sometimes me being upset with them, but that maybe they're a better person because they've made me a better person and touched my life.
Here's my hat, said Dad, laughing. You'll soon grow into it. That hat's too big, isn't it? And then at the end it shows all kinds of funny little hats. Banana hat, follow the leader hat, best friend's hat, and all of the sheep that were helping him in the story are modeling the different types of hats. Love hat, what shape is that in?
Miss Patrick is a great teacher because we get to do very fun stuff.
I first knew that I wanted to become a teacher, probably like many teachers. I had a really great teacher in 3rd grade. Her name was Miss Patuello, and she really inspired me to want to do what she did every day.
Miss Patrick is a great teacher because she does funny things.
Bear cubs get roly-poly. What do you think roly-poly means? What do you think roly-poly means, Noah? They might roll around a lot. Yeah, first they're thin, but when you get roly-poly, if you have a roly-poly tummy, you get a little bit chubby. You get ready for winter time.
Miss Patrick's funny, and she has black hair.
I would hope that students would say that they enjoyed their time in my classroom or they were currently enjoying it, that our lessons that we did together were engaging and interactive.
I know because she loves us and she tells us that she loves us, that's why.
So as I think about the future and I think about the students that I've been able to work with and the families that I've been able to cooperate with and touch through the years, I feel confident and I feel hopeful, and most of all I feel proud that the students that we're producing and that are going into the world to be the leaders of tomorrow have the skills that they need to do the job ahead, and I feel proud that I was able to be a part of that.